The report we're going to talk about next is called Trouble Spots. So under Analytics, here it is, Trouble Spots. You can choose a specific grade level or a specific class. You can also choose those skill grade levels. So I'm only going to focus on my 8th grade TEKS right now. So I want to practice my students to practice just 8th grade. I can also turn on my standards. I would always have my standards turned on so that I knew what TEK that I was talking about. The next thing it's going to do, I'm going to scroll down so that you can see. It gives you 4 questions on what that student should know. Here is your TEK, here is classifying numbers, and here is your level. It just gives them different levels on what you need to know before actually knowing that TEK and the different levels of that TEK. So it's going to give you 4 questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, that they might see and how it asks them within IXL. Then it gives you your students and where they are. So anything up to 80 is going to be they're still working on it. 80 is going to be proficient. That is where we want them to be, is 80. That's going to be your meets grade level. Anything above that and up to 90s, that's going to be your masters. So those are great scores, but we're not necessarily always shooting in IXL as for a 100. So I'm going to highlight this kiddo. You can see that they have their current SMART score is 60, meaning they're still working on it because it's below 80. They've missed 11 questions from this item type. Okay. The next thing I'm going to show you is right down here in this bottom right-hand corner. You can see this little person with the little star. What that is Group Jam. That is just a gamified version of what those students are going to see. So it's going to ask them a question. All kids are going to get the same question. It looks gamified. It's fun for them. And then the star is going to be, you're going to assign them that skill within their IXL. So what this looks like in a small group would be, I'm going to pull these specific kiddos that I see down here. I'm going to ask them these 4 questions. We're going to work through them together. I'm going to then do a group jam where they're getting to practice with me right there to support them. Then I can assign them that skill and they can go back and they can practice that on their own.